Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time joining me, I'm Jay. This is Wild Man Creations. It's Christmas Eve, and I took charge of the meats this year, so I cooked up a bunch of meatballs yesterday, sauteed some onions and peppers, some mushrooms. That way, if somebody wants meatball sandwiches, I bought some rolls. The kids, I think, are going to make some pasta, but I'm also going to do a rib roast, an 8-pound rib roast. And with that comes a butter that's going to encase the whole thing. So we're going to make our own butter, our own seasoned butter. And real easy to do. I think probably most everybody has probably done this, especially like if you were in kindergarten. You know, they're teaching all about animals and stuff. I didn't get to do it. Now I know my brother and kids like that, they got to go during, I think, kindergarten class. But I come from a long line of sharecroppers and dairy farmers, so this was nothing for them. They always made it, so I kind of always knew how to do this. But anyway, the recipe calls for a cup of butter, softened butter, 3 tablespoons of rosemary, 2 tablespoons of thyme, a teaspoon of black pepper, and 8 cloves of garlic. I've got the butter, but last night I was sitting there on the internet, and I don't know what made me think about it. I was trying to make sure I had everything that I was going to take today, and I went, ooh, wait a minute. I've got all that whipping cream in there that we used the other day left over, and why don't I attempt to make this? So if it flops, I've got a backup. But anyway, so what we're going to use is heavy whipping cream and the seasonings I just said. And put those in first. And again, I have no idea how much cream to put in here because I've never actually measured it out before. What I used to do a lot of times when the kids were little, to keep them out of the kitchen while I was trying to get supper ready, I would say, here, you guys shake this up. If you can't make the butter, then we can't eat dinner. So I put them in front of the TV watching cartoons or whatever, and I pour half of a pint in each one and let the kids go to town. Just told them to keep shaking, and it took about 20 minutes. So again, like I said, Christmas Eve, hence the Santa hat. I'm fixing to get this everywhere. Watch. I've actually made some butter kind of like this before, but I made some homemade bread, and I made some garlic and chive butter that we put on that warm, fresh bread. Oh man, that stuff was so good. Best I can remember, I think I used 2 cloves of garlic and a small bunch of chives, and I chopped them up real small and minced the garlic up about like this, and just shook it until it was good to go. I don't know, 2.5, 3 cups. I'd much rather use a plastic jar, but I don't have one this big. But basically, this is all you do, and after a while, you'll see it start forming. So I'll work on this for a while. When we get close to Nirvana, I will bring you back. Y'all hang tight. Okay, we're back. My other camera took a dump on me. I'll figure out what's going on with that here in a minute. But I've been at it now for 20 minutes. And I don't know if you can see how it's separated. But we still got a ways to go because I don't have all the moisture yet, but it is coming together. So all right, we're going to dress this thing up. But like I said, we're going to have some Meatballs, marinara sauce. The meatballs are, I've already got them in the car. It's cold outside. Horseradish for the rib roast. But basically what we're gonna do here is make a mess, I'm sure. I've got my oven preheating to 500 degrees. You do it 500 degrees. You can look up any recipe. You can look up 100 of them. You're gonna have 100 different ways to do this. But the way I've done it the last 2 years is I'm putting it at 500 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then turn it down to 325 for 2 hours. Come on. Just got a pretty neat call from Uncle Rodney. Today's his birthday. He wanted to wish us a Merry Christmas since they're all going to be busy tomorrow. Come on. I don't know why I'm trying to spread it so much. It's just going to melt as soon as you get it in the oven. And we'll just do that. You call it good. Yeah, we'll put it in the oven. I'm going to be crunched for time, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to show it to you before I get ready to go to Lindsay's house. So if I get a chance to show you real quick, it'll be a quick shot. I may even just take a picture of it and include it in the video, because I got to get it, after it's done, I got to figure out how to get it into that cooler. Oh, right on time. And get it wrapped up, because I got to get out there. We got to meet here in a little bit. So in the oven for 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn the heat down to 325. So hang around. We'll be back in a little bit. Perfect timing. Hope y'all can see this. Let me wish you could smell it. All right, that's 500 degrees for 20 minutes, then turn it down to 325 for 2 hours. Now I got to figure out how to get it out of here really quick, get it wrapped up and get it in the cooler because I've got about an hour drive. And then I think after we get over there, I will get it carved up, sort of, give you guys a little look at what it looks like. If I forget, if you would, hit that like button, mash down on that subscribe button, spread this with your friends, and have a Merry Christmas. But I'm going to try to get back and show you a chunk of it carved. So we will see you guys later. All right, here we are back. Isn't that pretty? There you go. That's what she looks like. Tell me that doesn't look good. Anyway, if you guys would give me hit the subscribe button, also the like button, I would appreciate it. And thank you for joining me for Wild Man Creations. I gotta go, it's getting loud in here. Merry Christmas, everybody.